Boom! What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to peak week. Today is day 1 of peak week. This is Sunday, March 22nd. We step on stage Saturday, March 28th. So we have exactly 6 days until show. Now, what is peak week? Peak week, for everyone who doesn't know, overly sexualized term just to say 1 week out from either a photo shoot or a bodybuilding show. In my terms, it's a bodybuilding show. So we are officially in our peak week. The basic strategy of peak week is I'm gonna be doing a backload. So the first 3 days of peak week, I'm gonna be having very minimum carbs. I'm talking 45 grams max carbs for the first 2 days. And then the third day, I'm gonna ramp it up to 70 carbs. And then the Wednesday and Thursday is my carb up day. So we're gonna have 400 plus grams of carbs, which you will see later on in the video, which I am so excited for. And then Friday, we just got a maintenance day, and then Saturday is our show. Biggest thing of peak week is to not stress. We want to have our cortisol as low as possible, and we're just gonna try to ease into this show, because the more stressed out you are, the more water you hold and the worse you're gonna look. So this whole week is all about being relaxed. The diet and the working out is all done. We can't really change anything 1 week out. All we have to do is just relax and go with the flow. So that's what we're doing. Today, like I said, is Sunday. We got a facial ahead of us and a massage. I've never actually had a massage in my life, so I'm so excited for that. In terms of activity, we're gonna get at least 7,000 steps, not that crazy. I was getting 15,000 steps, doing 40 minutes of cardio every single day, but we're not doing that. But since today is day 1 of peak week, I'm gonna be giving you guys a full day of eating, showing you guys what a full day of eating on a carb depletion looks like. So that being said, let's get into meal number 1. All right, before anything, I always do in the morning, a scoop of this Good Morning. It's basically just glutamine and a bunch of other digestive aids. This has been very keen, especially all the harshness of the diet itself. Basically, digestion is not that great. So any aid that we can have, we're gonna use. All right, we got meal number 1 in the depletion. We got 4 eggs, 6 ounces of egg whites, handful of spinach, and then we got our itty bitty 100 grams of kiwi. This kiwi is gonna keep me sane, because this is basically the only real carb source I have of this next real 2 days of straight hard depletion. We're gonna get into this meal and then walk for a bit. I'm starving, so I'm about to watch a YouTube video and enjoy this meal. That was absolutely amazing. Let's go get our coffee. And we got our straight black coffee. I think anyone who actually enjoys black coffee is most likely on a wanted list. This actually sucks so much. It is just so bitter and I hate it, but we got rid of our artificial sweeteners. We still got to get this down, have some sort of energy for the day, and then we're gonna go use the bathroom and then get some steps. So I'm gonna try to enjoy this as much as I can. I probably won't finish it, but I'll still try. All right, little update from you guys. We did use the bathroom. It was not that good. But I did actually finish the black coffee. Surprisingly enough, I was able to pound it down, which probably makes me on a watch list, because I even said it in the beginning. So I might just have found out something about myself. But we are now walking for a bit, just getting minimum steps in. I'm trying to just shoot for at least 7,000 steps. Really just trying to keep off my feet, but we still got our digestion walk to do. My dad's actually preparing my meal number 2 before we get a facial and a massage. So yeah, I'll show you guys what that looks like in a bit. All right, the time is currently 11 a.m. We got our facial at 12 and then we got a massage at 1. So we just finished walking. We did about 40 minutes on the walking pad. Now, I did forget to take this in the morning. Scoop an electrolyte and then half a scoop of the Animal Pack Ultimate Foundation. Serving size is 2 scoops. I only do a little less than 1 scoop. It's just a lot of vitamins in there. Pretty much piss out pretty much every single one of them, especially because there's a lot of vitamin B. So my pee looks bionic. Mixing flavors today. It's a raspberry lemonade electrolyte and then a fruit punch multi. So I've never actually done this. The only time I mixed them was when I had both fruit punch, but this might be bad. This might be good. All right, meal number 2 is upon us. Like I said, my dad prepared it all nice and neat. Grilled chicken, some mixed peppers, and then some lettuce. Trying to raise the volume without any carbs. I've never had peppers actually before, so this is gonna be a first time for me. So let's dig in and I'll give you guys a taste test. First bite, bottoms up. What should I do? Should I do all 3?
No, eat a pepper by itself.
Eat a pepper by itself?
Yeah.
All right, we got a red pepper.
Good, right?
Not bad, pretty good. I can't complain. That's pretty good. I am gonna salt it a bit, but that's really good. Very good. All right, I'm gonna wrap into this meal. Go get a facial, go get a massage, and I'll see you guys for the next meal. All right, we just came back from getting a massage and a facial. That was exquisite. I am very relaxed now, needless to say. But we just got some editing done, and now we got meal number 3. What do you know? It looks exactly like meal number 2. Same thing, macros right here. Deleted. I just finished a butt ton of editing. I just uploaded 2 videos. They're scheduled to come out later this week, or by the time you see them, they would have already been out. It's my 10 days out video and my 8 days out video, but it is finally time for our next meal. Bam! Dad prepared it again because he's a G. 5 ounces of 92.8 ground beef. We got 2 whole eggs, and then we got 30 grams of iceberg lettuce to keep me sane. That's just to add some volume. Didn't really look like it had some volume. We're gonna dig into this, and I'll see you guys for the last meal of depletion day.
Since I did so much more Catholic stuff than you did, CCD.
All right, we got last meal of the day. It's literally just protein powder and water. I am so excited. Look how much a Ninja Creamy. Ninja Creamy is the biggest diet hack, and if you look at the macros, it's literally nothing. I'll pop up the protein powder that I use. It tastes amazing, but real quick, look at what my dad crafted up. That looks insane. Chicken breast pizza. Insane. They are a carnivore, so they make some crazy ass concoctions. But I'm gonna wrap this up, eat this for the last meal of the day, put on our red lens glasses because we are trying to reduce my cortisol levels and keep stress at a low, because tomorrow morning we have an early morning because we are getting my blood tested, seeing what my hormonal panels are, just to see how cooked I am. So I'll see you guys in the morning. And that's gonna wrap up day 1 of peak week. All right, good morning, everyone. It is the crack ass of dawn, 7:16 a.m. It is the crack ass of dawn for me. It is time to go get my blood work because natural bodybuilding is so detrimental to your health. And so we're gonna see what the damages are. I am exhausted. I'm ready to go get my blood drawn. Let's go do that. That was wildly unsuccessful. I got there because I made an appointment, expected to pay out of hand, but then they were like, you need a doctor's appointment. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I didn't do any of that. So I had to buy your panels, especially if you're not going through a doctor. You have to buy your panels online, then make an appointment. I was not informed about that, so it was my bad. But our new appointment is tomorrow at 8:30, so a little later. So tomorrow we're gonna get our blood work, and then we're gonna do our body scan. So those are two tests that I'm pretty excited for. One, just to see my overall testosterone levels. Like I said, natural bodybuilding is very detrimental to your hormonal health, a bunch of other healths, but we're just testing our testosterone just to see where I'm at and how I should bounce back from this. Hopefully this is not long-lasting effects. It shouldn't be, because we're gonna run our bulk as properly as possible. And I wanna test my body fat percentage just to see how lean I am and what my lean mass is. Hopefully by the end, you will see the testosterone panel, but for sure tomorrow, you are gonna see the body fat percentage. As of now, let's go practice our posing, eat breakfast, and then we have a full day of work. All right, quick little update. I just got to work, and yesterday I was feeling on top of the world. The diet felt easy. I wasn't hungry. And then it hit me today. I am starving. I have a client at 10:30. It is now 10:12. And so I am absolutely starving. I'm gonna try to rush in there and eat. I just got a couple clients today and then our first workout, but me feeling this way is kind of making me scared for the workout, because I know after my workouts I'm usually starving, and I know I have to work out and get steps in today, so I'm not looking forward to that. But the workout today is just a quick upper body pump up workout. I'm just trying to deplete the rest of my glycogen stores, so I'm fully depleted, so I'm gonna look flat as hell. I don't know if I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna see, maybe I'll record a set or here or two. I'm gonna rush into work and eat because I absolutely starving. We have a quick day of work today, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so some time has passed since I last picked up the camera. Essentially what happened, I rushed to eat my food, had my client, which was pretty good, and then I walked for around 40 minutes, keeping it cool, steady pace, watched the YouTube video, and then I did my workout. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have to be honest with you guys, I did not even want to film that workout. I didn't even film the first half of my workout where I warmed up and then did a chest fly. I was just not feeling it. And honestly, as much as people say, you know, bodybuilding is not so much a lonely sport because you have so many people supporting you and always there to be there. And I have one of the greatest support system when it comes to my situation. My dad helps me out so much. I appreciate him so much. My girlfriend is always there. Every night we pose together. My brother, in terms of support system, he's always there supporting me. My mom is always there supporting me. I have so many people that I can latch on to whenever I'm feeling down, but as much as I have a support system, this is still very much a you versus you. It's been getting to me, I'm not gonna lie. Today I was just sitting and looking at myself, and the body dysmorphia is really a hard part of the sport. I constantly look at myself and point out things that a lot of people don't even recognize, but to me, I recognize it. I see it as a flaw, and many people have told me how good I've looked. Many people have praised me. Even people who have competed before have praised me and how good I'm doing, but I still can't help but feel like I'm not ready yet. And that's just been a thought of mine for a long time. I am doing this self-coach, so a lot of this is just prior knowledge, and it's a risk. I'm not gonna lie. I'm risking my mental health. A bunch of the calls that I make, I've never done this before. This is my first time not only competing, but coaching myself to compete. So this is all just a big learning process. Trust me, I'm a sponge for learning. I've watched countless videos. I've read countless books. I've read countless forums. I know the knowledge that I need to compete. Is just being objective with myself has just been really hard, and it's getting to me, especially through this first part of peak week where I'm depleting and I don't feel the best. It's getting to me. I got a little pump today, felt pretty good, pretty solid, but I'm still flat, which is a good thing. I'm not supposed to be all full, but it's very hard, and I'm just struggling right now, really just in my head, trying to keep it cool. There's just so many things that go into this, but seeing myself and judging myself is definitely a big struggle of mine, and I'm definitely struggling right now, trying to keep a good attitude, but no matter what, we're still pushing through. I'm gonna right now, the time is currently 3 p.m. I'm gonna take some time to myself, shower, get ready, and then just relax. I got already my 10,000 steps. I'm all good. I'm just gonna take this time, edit the video you're watching right now, and just zone out. I'll see you guys whenever I pick up the camera again. That might be tomorrow, that might be later today. This is my Monday update. Oh, good morning. Let's try this blood work thing again. I am back home, and look, we got it done. I am so happy. It actually went so fast and so smooth. Finally made it past the front lobby. Showed them that I bought the testosterone panel, and they were like, perfect, here you go. Then they pinned me like I was not natty, and they took out some blood. So I'm excited for that, seeing what the damage that I did to my body. But now it is time. I'm gonna make some coffee, pose, head to the gym because we are getting our body scan. right, so we arrived at the gym where I work, and we have an in-body or like an EVOT scan, which is where you test your body fat percent. The other week I did it and it tested it accurately. It said I was around 7% body fat, 7 to 8% body fat. Today I tested it. It's notorious for doing misreadings. I've seen people get like 2% body fat and they're clearly not 2% body fat. They looked like me when I was peak bulk. Essentially, it misread my scan. So we're just gonna completely air that out. No body scan, which is fine. I'm not mad. Right now we're currently walking. We're still fasted. I have a client in about an hour, but vibes are good. We're not gonna let this get to me because we're gonna try to control our stress as much as we can. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, have my client, and then I'll show you guys our little treat that we have today. Client work is done. Now it is time to eat our pre-workout meal. As I mentioned before, first 2 days I carb deplete. Then the third day of our depletion, I lower my protein just a bit and then increase my carbs just a bit, nothing crazy. My carbs went from 45 to 70. All I did was decrease the protein a bit in my meals, so I got rid of the Ninja Creamy, and then I added in 4 rice cakes. I'm having 2 of these pre-workout, 2 of them post-workout. So I'm gonna rely on 2 rice cakes to fuel this leg day. So dry, but it tastes good. That was workout done and dusted. It was a full leg complete depletion. I try to focus more on my hamstrings and glutes, try to feel it more. That's just because that's my weakest in terms of my legs, because that still hasn't came out yet. So I really just try to deplete that as much as possible leading into tomorrow's carb load up. So that was a really good workout. It was the same concept as yesterday's workout. I literally just did 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 12 reps each with 30-second rest times in between. So literally a 30-minute workout, pumping it up, trying to get as much carb depletion as possible in my body. And I think I achieved it because I am tired. I also then walked for 20 minutes. Nothing crazy, like a 1.5 speed. But now we are gonna finish our rice cake and then eat our next meal, which is the same grilled chicken, peppers, and lettuce. I feel like I look tanner in every clip, but the time is currently 6:45. This is now what I call my work block. So the first 30 minutes I like to read. I'm a really big reader, so at least once a day I'll try to read for at least 30 minutes. And then after I do that, I put my phone away, go downstairs in my basement, and literally I just sit here, just edit as much as I can, be as productive as I can, because I know it sets me up later. And I know if I just left this video that you're watching right now for all in one shot, it would have not come out. But because I'm trying to do this day by day, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier. But depletion is basically over now. I have one more meal that I eat at like 8, and then tomorrow we start the carb up. Depletion in itself, was it hard? Yes. Was it manageable? Yes. There was definitely some droughts where I felt my head was in so much pain. I was starving, but I feel like what I ate really kept me going, and I felt I can't be happier. Yeah, so far we're doing as much as we can do according to the plan that I wrote up for myself. Yeah, this has been day 3 of peak week, but I'll see you guys tomorrow to see what my final weigh-in and looks like for our depletion part.
Bro.
Oh, good morning, you guys. You know what today is? Today is the carb up. That was so weird. No, today is the official first carb up of prep. My first ever carb up, and I am so excited. Today was the last day that you see me posing completely depleted. We woke up at a new low, 143.4. So now it's time to drive the carbs into the muscle. Now today, I'm gonna give you guys the full day of eating on my first official carb load. So let's go get meal number 1. All right, first we got our first order of business, our good morning detox. Of course, like I said, it's just glutamine, good for digestion. We're gonna do a scoop of this, and we're gonna eat some carbs. All right, we got meal number 1, first meal of the carb up. It is just eggs, egg whites, 200 grams of white rice. Then over here, we got 100 grams of a banana, and of course, our shitty black coffee. We're keeping fats and protein as low as possible today, and we're just ramping up the carbs. That's gonna be a common theme throughout the video, that my protein is a little bit lower and my fats are significantly lower. Our carbs are just skyrocketed. So I haven't had white rice in months, so I am so excited to just dig in. Not one crumb left. That was insane. It's time to eat once more. I just got done with some clients, last clients of the week. Well, I have one more at like 2. It is 11:30, but it's time to work out. So we're gonna have 3 of those and then do our pump up workout. Literally, I'm just picking 1 exercise per muscle group on the upper body. So 1 chest, 1 back, 1 shoulder, 1 bis, 1 tris, doing 2 to 3 sets. 15 reps each, really just trying to just pump it up. This is just to put the carbs in the right places, nothing crazy, nothing fatiguing. And then I'll see you guys for the post-workout meal. Workout is complete. I'll pop up somewhere right here what we were looking like. I was a bit hungry before my workout, so I had 4 instead of 3. I know I said I was gonna have 3 and then 4 later. No, I ended up having 4, and now I'm gonna have 3. But we finally got meal number 2, and this smells absolutely glorious. Check this out. We got grilled chicken, and then my dad made homemade French fries with potatoes. How we were doing it with the sweet potato fries, but instead with regular white potatoes. And oh my God, it smells so good. You genuinely can't believe how excited I am to get into this meal. I am so excited. We're gonna start digging into meal number 2. I have a client in about an hour roughly, and then we're gonna go home, read to pass some time, and then I'll show you guys what we're cooking up for meal number 3. See you. Okay, so some time has passed and it's time for our next meal, which is one of the meals that I'm most excited for, and that is our bloat bowl. If you've been following me for a little bit, you know that this is one of my famous bowls. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. All right, first essential, we're gonna get flavored cream of rice. I'm going for the chocolate brownie pride food cream of rice. This is one of my favorites and the only one that I've tried, so it is my favorite. We're gonna put 100 grams into a bowl. I'm gonna do that right. All right, at 100, it is in the bowl. We're gonna fill it up with a little bit of water, not too much. Just enough for the whole thing to be covered. It is now cooking it. The trick is 3 minutes, nothing more, nothing less. It is 3 minutes. Here is what it looks like right now. We're just gonna put it in there. 3. All right, it is done in the microwave and it's gonna look like this. It does look a little watery, but don't worry because we are putting it back in the microwave in just a second. We're just gonna let it cool for about 1 more minute. All right, step 3, I guess. You're gonna get a protein powder of your choice. I'm choosing this Isolate protein, the mocha latte by Raw. I choose Isolate, especially closer to my show, because I just want something that's fast digesting and that I know it's gonna digest well with me. So I'm doing this mocha latte. It does have caffeine, but it's only 430, so it's not gonna be as bad. But we're gonna measure out 45 grams of that. So let me do that right now. 45 grams. Now we're gonna mix. We're not adding water, we're gonna mix and then put it back in the microwave for 1 more minute. Let me do that right now. All right, now that everything is mixed, we're gonna pop it back in the microwave for another minute. And now our once liquidy cream of rice just turned into a cake. Now we're gonna have our final topping, which is 50 grams of rice checks. This is gonna add a crunch to your cake and it's gonna taste so amazing. And we got 50 grams today. So altogether, this meal is gonna have 125 grams of carbs. So excited. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done with it. All right, you guys are gonna have to trust the process on this one, but I promise you, it is insane. This just looks like a bowl of rice checks, 50 grams. Might have been way too much. Maybe I should have just eaten them separately. I'm so excited to dig into this. I'm gonna let it cool for another like 3 minutes because it has been in the microwave for about 4 minutes in total. So I'm gonna let it cool for a bit and then I'm gonna dig in. That's so good. You're so disgusting. That was my mom, by the way.
You could be on YouTube, by the way, burping.
I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll see you guys for the next meal. Some time has passed. I did my work block. I actually finished my book too. I finished reading my book. I've been reading Atomic Habits. I read about 4 or 5 chapters and finished the book. So that's been something that's been helping me throughout prep because it kind of just makes me time travel and not think about food as much if I could just get lost in a book. I also did editing the video that you're watching right now. Got a lot done there. But now it is time for meal, what is it? Meal 4, 5, something. Another carb meal. We got beef, rice, again, 200 grams of rice. And then we also got our 30 grams of lettuce just to chew on it. We still have one more surprise waiting for us, but I'm gonna get into this meal because I am starving. And the final order of business, I guess, like I said, we got a surprise. It is 35 grams of gummy bears. We place this at night to hope to wake up in the morning super full from glycogen spike. And then we also got our little super comp. That's gonna wrap up the full day of eating. Total calories and macros, boom, right there. We got one more day of a crazy carb load, then it's maintenance, and then it is showtime. So I'll see you guys in the morning to see what my look is looking like. Good freaking morning, you guys. Ignore the hair. I'm staying home today, so you know what? This I don't really care about. Welcome to our last day of our peak week documentary. Oof, it's been a long ride, a long journey, but we got some exciting things for today on the agenda. Firstly, we got our last workout of prep. Now, I wouldn't even consider it a workout. That's why I'm not going to the gym today. I'm literally just getting a workout in my basement downstairs. So you guys are gonna see that. It's literally just putting blood into my back and my biceps, and that's it. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I figured that is my best pose and my best look. So I do wanna get some stimulus in there before we head into one day out in show day. After that, Gianna's coming back up from her school, and her and I are gonna get pedicures. So we're doing that so our feet look nice and pretty when they go on stage. And finally, the results are in.
You are not the father.
It's like a Maury show. You guys are gonna find out what our testosterone looks like. So I'm excited to give you guys the full insider scoop, show you guys what my free testosterone looks like, my testosterone looks like as a natural 19-year-old bodybuilder. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, and I will be giving you guys the full insider scoop. But first order of business, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll pick up the camera before we go into our workout. All right, so from the last time you guys saw me, I had my breakfast and I also had about 7 rice cakes. So now it's time to utilize those carbs and get a quick little pump. It is so cold in my house. I have pants, a shirt, a crew neck, and a beanie, and socks on because it's literally like a butcher's freezer in here. I can't get a pump unless I'm a little bit warm. We're about to hit a very, very, very mild workout. Roll the montage. Boom. All right, workout is all done. I also ran through a bunch of posing because every day of this week I have taken a video of what I've looked like when I first woke up so I can get a visual cue on what I look like flat. And then I also took a video post-workout to see what I look like when I'm full and pumped up. Also, some days I'll take videos after a couple meals in, especially in this carb load, just to see what I look like full. And I kind of now have a gauge of what I want to look and bring on show day in terms of the fullness and the look. So that's really important. I also sent those over to my brother and explained the visual cue that I looked for because he will be backstage with me helping me out. But now it is time to eat, and then we are basically chilling for the day. I'm just resting. I might shower and then edit this video that you're watching some more while waiting for Gianna to come because we are getting pedicures. Yeah, pretty chill. I think today the main focus is on posing, practicing my posing, also finding a good routine. I know this is super last minute. I'm like 3 days out, 2 days out, and I haven't really solidified my posing routine, but that is what we are doing today. I've just been working on the mandatory poses and not really my individual. So that's what me and Gianna are probably gonna work on today the most. But I am starving. I feel hungry as hell. So we're about to eat our grilled chicken and potatoes, and I'm gonna be a happy camper. So yeah, I'll see you guys when Gianna gets here. All right, we have made it here with Gianna. We're about to go get our feet done so they look nice and pretty on stage. Am I gonna record? Probably not. You guys don't get that for free. But when we go home, we're gonna practice our posing, figure out a song and a routine, and I'll show you guys that. So first, let's go get our feet done. Oh, okay. It is now 8 o'clock. My dad and I literally ran through poses for, I'm not even joking, like 2 hours, an hour and a half. But we found my posing music, which is what I needed. We're doing Frank Sinatra My Way. And we got a routine down. I practiced it maybe for an hour. So that is good. And then we ran through mandatories for another good 10 minutes and 15 minutes. And I am exhausted. I think I just got a pump just from posing. And my heart rate went up to like zone 3, which is like 130 beats per minute. But it is time to eat again, or well, get food ready going. And yeah, pretty much everything is done. Tomorrow we have a polygraph exam. That's gonna be in the show day video, so you guys won't see it. But I did say I wanted to talk about my testosterone numbers. So let me pull it up right now and let's break it down. All right, I'm gonna pull it up as I talk, but essentially our testosterone looks as normal as it can be. A lot of natural people, they go below 90. So the fact that mine is at 297, it is good. That's, I believe, my total testosterone. And then my free test, which is the more important one, which is, I believe it's what my body actually utilizes for testosterone, it is about 53.6. So again, very low, but it's not as low as I thought. And I have a theory because of that. My theory is that the previous 2 days before that, I increased my protein and my fats significantly from what I was doing. So I was probably feeling like my test was at 90 nanograms per deciliter, but because I upped my protein and fat, I bet you my hormones regulated a fair amount, and that's why my testosterone went up to 297. And my free testosterone is probably the biggest factor of what my number would have been. So 53.6, which is still very, very low. 47.7 is the lowest that is recommended it to go, and I'm basically right there. So in terms of my testosterone, did I crash it? Yes. But is it as bad as I thought? No. So we're gonna actually test this in a couple months. after I put back on some fat and bulk up, and we're gonna see what my healthy levels are at. But in terms of plan to get this back up, I'm just gonna diet, go right into a bulk. I'm not gonna try to lean down anymore. I'm gonna go right into a bulk, keep fats fairly high. I'm gonna keep them at 60 to 70 grams with a mixture of omega-3s, omega-6s, healthy fats, all good fats. I got an omega-3 supplement, which I'm gonna take, which is really good for hormonal health. So that's basically the plan. We're gonna try to get to 160, 170 pounds for my bulk, and that's when we're gonna test it again. So yeah, that's my testosterone. That's the reality of natural bodybuilding. So I'm sure you guys believed that I was natural before, but this is even more proof that I'm natural. So yeah, we are doing well. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up our peak week video. Tomorrow I'm gonna pick up back the camera for our show day. It is gonna be a 1 day out and a show day video. But this has been a successful peak week, I would say. And I am so excited to compete finally. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh look, my food is right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys 1 day out, show day.